Right, we're back. I'm hoping we're just going to be at the point where we snapped outside before we go in the vertibird. But we'll see. We shall certainly see. Yeah, it crashed, unfortunately. Typical Bethesda, really. Yeah, just hoping that it works this time. And that we manage to get that vertibird to the Pridwin. I had some problems earlier with vertibirds appearing as well. Yeah, here we go. Let's try again.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. On final approach to the airport. The Pridwin should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
I was just sort of looking around as we were doing the approach and everything. It's amazing how much of the Commonwealth you can see.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
I'm listening.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
On your way, soldier.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Piper wasn't too happy about us joining the Brothers of Steel, but I would have thought she'd like to get the inside angle. You know, the scoop. But we'll see. See if we can appease her further down the line.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Hey there.
Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea.
The
Excuse
last person
me.
that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Pridwin's hull. From the outside.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Hey.
Station keeping maintained.
Hey, Piper.
Thruster stable.
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Your thoughts?
I'd rather know an ugly truth than a sweet lie.
Your thoughts?
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
That was all I had.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go around and introduce ourselves to everyone, I think. Get that done. I don't know whether I'll be able to put the power armor on because we've got the bonuses with the
Status report.
Green across the board, sir.
all the
Nothing
bonuses
new.
with
Good.
the armor.
Carry on, Knight.
So hopefully, you know, we'll be able to wear power armor and it won't make us encumbered and we unable to move. Because I'd like to wear it possibly when we for our first Brotherhood mission anyway. Ready, Piper? Okay, let's go and introduce ourselves to everyone anyway, and loot what we can because there's, you know, it's always helpful to have some caps and stuff, really.
What's that for?
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon. I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
Medical report. Knight Captain Cade reported.
I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
What about you? Would you believe that I was a farmer before this? Never even touched a gun until I was in basic training.
It doesn't matter. We're all here fighting for the same reason now.
How's that?
You know, protecting mankind from repeating the mistakes of the past.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Of course. I'm not gonna lie, though. Getting to work around military-grade weapons...
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me. With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
Although it's quite good to have Dance with us, because
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
he does sort of put some stuff in, like make some comments and that. But yeah, I think we'll just find our own way around and go from there. Also, I like the fact that they mentioned that when Maxon took over a decade ago, the Brotherhood was sort of on the back foot. So obviously, presumably they, throughout history, they've since the war, they've sort of fluctuated in numbers and strength and stuff. Yeah, it sounds quite interesting. It'd be an interesting thing to explore, I think, the history of the Brotherhood. It'd be interesting to be in a point where they're not very strong and there's a few stragglers, you know, and they're down on their luck, on their back foot. And that'd be an interesting time in history to look at as well, I think, in the Fallout universe. But whether they'll do that or not remains to be seen.
Captain.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, Answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Better days,
Going to slow us down.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age. Clever. I'll make a note of that. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight. Damn it, Scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life?
Yes, Scribe. I've read the 2076 underlane price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided.
Always back and forth. I'm sorry, sir. You're absolutely right. And I promise it will never...
There it is.
Sir? What's that
Thanks,
red
brother.
blinking light on your terminal?
What? Oh, damn it all. I left it in record mode. Just let me...
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Not what I was expecting.
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I understand.
Good. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
Well, if anyone could figure out a
Ingram's terminal. We can have a look. Work orders. Oh, well, yeah, she has got quite a lot on her plate, like she was saying. Repair completed. Air conditioning unit had burned out its condensing coil from overuse. Need to remind the soldiers that they can't constantly run the damn thing 24 hours a day. Copper condensing coils are tough to replace. Repair completed. And Mr. Handy cultivation unit. And then Mr. Handy was trying to cut through everything in sight. He was almost ready to get some soldiers to shoot the thing before it hurt someone, but it tried to cut through the bulkhead and burned up its motor. Pulled the logic unit and it looks like an old factory defect on the cultivation models. I've blown out the firmware and rewrote the instruction set to fix the issue, replace the motor and put the unit back into service. Install completed. Ventilation filter system installed. Ventilation system over the rear laboratory space to help Naraya vent the stench of her mole rats to the exterior of the ship. Had to cut a few holes in the inner and outer plating, but triple welded everything to make sure it all stays tacked down. System is on a timer, so it shouldn't draw too much power from the ship's reserves. I was happy to help since I could smell her rats all the way down here. Repair. Vertibird gunship Vorpal. Vorpal threw a rotor on its last landing, so I hitched a ride with Smatha and headed out. The crash site pilot did a hell of a job bringing his bird down in one piece. All I had to do was recover the rotor and set it back in place. There's some minor plating damage on the starboard thrusters, but I'll hammer it down when Vorpal gets back to the airport. It was nice to get away from the Pridwin for months. Hopefully I can convince Kels to let me head out with some future patrols. And repair sewage lines. I don't know what the heck the mess hall is serving, but the sewage lines were completely clogged. It was so disgusting I had to borrow one of my buddy's power armor helmets to keep the smell from making me puke. I think I'd rather scrape rust off the exterior hull plating next time. Okay. Mail as well. My decision is final. I'm sorry, what was that? From Maxon. Deny your request for field service. So she wants to be out in the field, but they're saying you modded your power armor frame to accommodate your injury, and firstly given its seal of approval, I don't feel it's worth risking life. Yeah, if your frame fails while you're in the field, it could place you and anyone with you in extreme danger. So she wants to go out and... I did everything I could to talk him out of it, but he just wasn't convinced. If there's anything you need, even if you just want to talk about it, my door's always open. I hate to bring this up now, but you really need to head it down here and let me tweak your leg hydraulics. Last time you were here, you complained that the shock absorbers weren't doing the job. Damage impacts from walking. When I was able to tweak some numbers, and I'd like to look over them with you. After all, you're the expert when it comes to mechanical engineering. So there. Now you have 2 excuses to visit me in the sick bay. I hope to see you in here soon. Tegan. That was sweets you love so much. The ones that little coloured discs. Quinlan's last sweep and retrieve patrol just came in and found a whole roll of them. I've seen you storm all over the repair bay with that damn scout on your face. I think this would cheer you up. Oh, really? Interesting. And another one from Maxon. The entry started. I think it's time we had a talk about the timeline of your new project. I'd like to head up to the command decks as soon as possible so we can discuss the details. We have far too many resources tied up in this operation to allow anything to slip through the cracks. We have a war to win, Proctor. I strongly believe that this ambitious project of yours will be our rallying cry. What project could they be talking about, I wonder? If you played, you probably can make a guess, really. I played Fallout 4 before. Didn't need that can, but anyway, let's have a conversation.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
That's not what I meant to do, but while we're here, we can do more damage. We can bank more. We've got Ricochet, so level 29 is the next one. Each hit in Vax has a chance to fill your critical meter. Critical banker, so we can, yeah, level 43 and level 50 when the next one's coming. Level 31 when that next one comes in. Caps, level 25. kind of thinking more base damage really. So once we get that to level 5, he'll be fine. Hang on. Should have gone for master lock picking, because then we could have got the... That would be alright. And when that gets to level 34, so 6 levels off.
Your concerns
we'll
are
be
noted,
alright.
Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Excuse me, Scribe Naraya.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you are injured.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
That's amazing.
Well, it's only a theory so far. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I've hit a stumbling block. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I appreciate your confidence in my abilities, brother. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
Don't worry.
Never forget.
You'll get used to sleeping comfortably underneath massive containers of highly flammable gas.
Perhaps we'll
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay.
yeah, perhaps we'll... someone's in our bed.
Everything.
Perhaps we'll read Naraya's another day.
No.
Good. Firing.
All right.
Interesting.
Everything was nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
No, I'm not breaking into that. Even though it's green, it's not red. It's
Doesn't
an
it feel
expert.
good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
Dance is yabbering away at us. Not listening, Dance. Not listening.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator? Yes. Don't be smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
There's loads of stuff here. Some of it very useful. Some of it not so much. Where are we going? Alright. Time to go talk to Maxon.
Send them at the meeting. Adapt now, split difference. There.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Keeping nukes out of the hands of super mutants? Oh, we'll do our best, all right.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Yeah, it wasn't there. Then the one to the airport was there. It's the problem I had earlier. It doesn't actually appear. You have to travel away sometimes and then come back and it's there. Hopefully this will have done it. Because we've gone through 2 loaded screens.
I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Yeah, it's refusing to play ball, so perhaps we'll just travel further away and then come all the way back again. See if that does it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Pretty annoying because I like this quest, it's quite a good one. I think it's just about the right length as well. The dungeon, it's not massive, so you don't lose interest. Right, let's... Oh, we got some stuff to put away. Oh yeah, it's all the Grognak stuff we had. I just thought we got rid of that militia cap and we actually need it. Loads of mods in there as well. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, where was it? It was under M, wasn't it? Militia hat, that's what it was. Yeah, there we go.
Some days are harder than others.
And we'll quickly... Tire iron, where did that
Even
come
the hard
from?
days get easier than the one before.
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
What are you doing? Yanking my chain again?
Oh, sending him somewhere. No, I'm
I hope
not
you
going
find
to
your
send him
son.
somewhere. No, just leave him here and then set the shop up.
Hey.
And I've got
Where
that
to?
skill. What we got here? Poisonous knuckles. Leave them on her. It's just the junk we want, really. And hopefully we can go back to the Pridwin. And it won't say. And that vertibird will be there and we'll be able to actually travel on it. There's loads of stuff here.
What are you gonna do with that?
I thought I picked up that wooden block, it wouldn't let me. Not worried, doesn't weigh much. Right, back to the Pridwin, and let's hope that this time the vertibird gunship is actually there. No. I actually want to fast travel to the Pridwin, please. Yeah, something like that, perhaps later on in power armor could be fun. Flamer or a Gatling laser or something. Yeah, it could be amusing. We'll see though when we get further down the line.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Cold steel, angry scowls, lousy haircuts. All the touches I've come to expect from the Brotherhood. know what this place could use? Cover.
A teddy bear in a box for a boat with a rudder and a bottle of rum. A pirate bear. Just trying to think what weapon would be best. Take a significant one. I think I'll stick with a shotgun and see how we get on from there. Not exactly a weapon of choice, is it really? But as we haven't got much ammo for it. It does a lot of damage. I'd like to be able to get. I was also thinking the energy weapon, yeah, the one that Paladin Dance gives us would be good, but I need to acquire some mods for it. Are you going now, Barbarian King? Yeah, I'm not going to be too far before I finish. Oh, it's 20 past 11 already. So yeah, it's getting late. I'm going to finish the stream soon because I'm just going to clear this area first.
Decorate this place?
Yeah, they did. Funny you should mention that, Piper.
I hear something. Someone there. There must have been nothing.
Oh, what's that?
What is it? A knife?
Hope you made your peace.
Been here for some time, Lodge. Yeah. And, hello. Is it Trent? Did I? Yeah, hello Trent. We are instigating radium rifle. Does double damage if the target is at full health. Interesting. Although I'm currently using the Overseer's weapon, aren't I? So I'm probably going to have a break shortly. Let me just deal with this.
That's it.
Can't keep you out.
Yeah, you are late, yeah. You've been doing plenty of questing, but it's all been Brotherhood stuff. Brotherhood of Steel. Because we're getting in with all the factions.
Got it.
Nice. Yeah, I don't want any of those. Unless it's legendary, it's not worth worrying about, let's be honest.
Oh, I hope this stuff is dust.
I've not heard Piper say that before. I hope this stuff is dust. Yeah. That makes two of us, Piper. That makes two of us. Okay, what's down here? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, trying to take super mutants on with a deliverer was probably not the best idea. Righteous Authority is not set up correctly at the moment. Piper.
Hey.
What you got for me? Sure, take a peek.
Oh, you haven't got anything. Excellent. Saying that, neither have I. My carry weight is something between shocking and awful. Yeah. That's enhanced right arm, so that'd be pretty useful. What we currently got, Cavaliers. Blocking or sprinting, yeah, that's rubbish. Definitely get that. That's enhanced right arm. No, I didn't want to give you that, Piper, sorry. Can I have that back please, thank you. We can give her the Cavalier's leather right arm. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's enhanced with the other things we got with the luck. Should be really good. Should be really good. Where is it? Oh, under V. That makes sense. Did we lose some carry weight though? No. Brilliant. Fantastic. Where are we going now, Piper? I believe there is an elevator in here somewhere. Alright, have I not got the quest on? Show no mercy. Secure Fort Strong Armory. No, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was an elevator. Just didn't know when. We are on PS4. On a party chat. And add each other. What is your user? I play 76 sometimes, but I'm generally not. Well, I work sort of during the day, so I'm only around evening times, UK time. But sure, you can always add me, or you'll find my username if you watch some of my 76 streams, or you watch the nuclear. Done recently a nuclear winter vid, so watch that.
So boring. No great stuff here.
I won't part chat while I'm live streaming, of course. Just wouldn't make sense. Alrighty, let's go for the real toy.
Someone there? What? Who's there? When you're dead, human!
Quick, did they?
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Play a paladin dance, just pipe up in the background there. Good work. Don't leave anything behind. What did you do? Dance. What did you do? Nothing. Right, caps. That's what I'm after. It's the Imperial perk, isn't it? When you're finding caps everywhere. Viper carries your dragon bones and right, is that? Yeah, more caps. Hey, hang on. No caps on that one. Ooh. Yeah, I took those, didn't I? Caps, infusion cells, caps. And rads as well, of course, you know. Always good to be collecting rads. Right, let's get out of here. I don't want to be taking rads all the time. Not good. So there's missiles though. Yeah. That missile launcher could have been serious trouble. A couple of hits from that, even on this difficulty, and we're dead. We're done for. You can't stop me. I'm going in. I am Vault-Tec. I'm reporting this. I can't believe they're charging, what, 700 atom or something? For something that is in the game already. Game files already. It's just disgraceful. Bethesda.
Toys in here.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there, Piper. Bethesda have found a way to monetize stuff that you've already paid for.
Heads up.
You say the word.
It's a bit insane.
Help yourself.
Yeah, not much carry weight. This is. I'm gonna have to do something about this. I'm guessing the main issue is here with food and yeah, all this rubbish. Just thought of something as well. We should have squirrel stew. Then when we complete the mission, we get a nice little bonus. Right, I'm pretty sure we searched all this. But not thoroughly enough, it would seem.
Sweet.
Loads of technical documents as well.
You're pretty good at that. Like, maybe next time you're in my house, I need to keep an eye on you good.
556. I wonder how much 556 we actually have at this point in the game. We have 383. I would use that in one firefight. That's no good to me. I need a lot more. Which makes me think I need to put up the ammo scrounge perk. Right, where is Paladin Dance? Let's go talk to him. Yeah, I did search those. Oh no. 10 more bottle caps.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
I was just doing what Elder Maxon asked. No more, no less.
Well, it's good to see you dealt with them the Brotherhood way.
Not that they gave us a lot of choice.
These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them, not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Knowing what we actually know about, about the sort of the Institute and that, and how they create synths. If you played the game, it kind of contradicts what Dan's just went through there. So, I don't know. Right, let's get out of here anyway. Get back to Max then. Here we go. It's annoying that you can't fast travel from interior cells, because you have to go through a loading screen to then go through a loading screen. And the Bridwin is like loading screen upon loading screen. There's loads of them within short periods of time. It's rather frustrating. So yeah, I'm glad they introduced fast travel from interior cells in 76. There are some sort of gameplay lifestyle improvements that are much more welcome in 76 over 4. But as I've said, 4 has a lot more story and personality, I think.
Have you ever fired a minigun?
Have I ever fired a minigun? Have I ever fired a minigun? I fire miniguns for breakfast, mate. Oh no, sorry, that's not the correct analogy to make.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. You'll be dealing with them sooner than you think. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing's stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers, the transit tunnels, or maybe an old vault. We just don't have enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago. So it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport signal, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with the answer. If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Tegan. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
We're going to see if we can pick up that power armor, and I'm probably going to end the stream because I'm at work tomorrow, so I wasn't going to do too late a one tonight. Just a nice simple stream. Kids are also off because there's been a COVID scare at their school, so things are a bit, and as I say, we've got family
You know
popping
those
over.
scents with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
I heard that Dr. Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a death claw.
That's one heck of a getup, Glue.
We are over, but not by much, so perhaps I can give the rest to our friend Piper.
Heads up.
Point the way. Don't mind the clutter.
Let's see. Yeah, I got some junk. Okay, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Good. I mean, it'd be kind of good to get down to a shorter amount of weapons, I guess. I don't know. But it's getting there. That's good. Well, getting there. That's going to be the problem. Because we're not producing ammo. Once our settlements start producing ammo and stuff,
Greetings, Knight.
and we start really picking up on things, then we'll, producing ammo, well, we're producing food, but more settlements, more things, set up a couple of them, perhaps reducing. It does use resources, and then the collection of resources is going to take ages. Why did I choose Commander? In hindsight, he uses lots of ammo, but we've always known that. Yeah, it'd be good also to try and get a mod on Righteous Authority. That's one thing I want to do, big time.
For ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
But in the meantime, we're going to drop this lovely power armor. One of my favourites in looks. I say one of my favourites. Yeah, I kind of guess. I kind of like the T60, but I also like the T51. And I also like... yeah, I like it all, really. Yeah, T60 and T51. Pretty much the best two suits, in my opinion. Even with all the new stuff added in 76, all the new styles, in inverted commas. Yeah. Although I like the variation on the Raider ones they've gone with. I think they should stick with that, because one style of Raider power armor is the very concept of the way they're created. There'd be lots of different versions, and so I do like the...
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell.
Good.
Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
Yeah, that other power armor suit that's just a part power armor suit. We can... yeah, if we get any other pieces, we can sort that out. Right, Piper, let's just take your junk.
Look alive.
What can I do?
Take your junk, please. Can I just trade with you, please? Can you stop dancing around? Honestly, Piper. Right. Hello. See?
Take a look.
She's got ants in her pants. Seriously. Yeah, we were breaking down all this junk, but I'm not particularly worried now. I mean, once we start building up the caps and start getting towards double figures, and we're at 7,000 already, then we'll be able to...
This place is really coming together, huh?
Double up things.
I can't take all the credit.
Yeah, you can't take any of the credit. You haven't done anything, honestly. Can't take all the credit. I'm not using the Gronak axe. I'm not using Kellogg's pistol yet due to ammo. Pull cube, seriously? I'm not carrying that around. I like I'd like a legendary, and I think the other issue, a legendary shotgun. That's it. I think another big problem as well with our weight is definitely this aid, but no matter how much I get rid of it, it's just not enough. Chems could be hurting us as well. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out, but it'd be nice to get down to a much more reasonable weight. But yeah, I haven't even got 100-pound carry weight. I definitely think Chems is taking up probably more than I realise. Still not got it right now, which is frustrating. Perhaps I should only cook stuff up when we're getting low on food. Although I know that'll probably never happen. Since the Commonwealth is literally littered with food. Which is strange for 200-year-old. It being 200 years in the future. Right. Now I've got it down to just under, well, just over 100 pounds carry weight. But I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, everyone, joining me in this non-scheduled, non-planned stream. It's going to be much more like that while I am working, because I don't know when I'm on or off. But I'm doing a longer shift the next week, but I think I've got more days off. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense, but yeah, it should do. It'll work out better because I'll be able to stream, but I don't know what days I'm working, so I don't know when I'm going to be streaming, but I'm probably, hopefully, going to be streaming towards the end of the week, but we'll see. If not, definitely next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.